Bowler 195 is the home of the Sports Information Office for all sports teams, and for Walker Brooks, it has been a stepping stone for a future job.
Wendy Rainey, my professor this year and last semester, said, "Hey, the athletic department is looking for people who want to work in the communications department."
The SID office is the go-between for media and student athletes. If someone in the media wants to speak to a student athlete, they ask that sports SID to talk to said student athlete. Bowler 195 is right behind me. What most people don't know is that this office is actually pretty important between sports and the media. Alex Payne, who is a student athlete on the track team, says the SIDs are really important to her sport.
So our SIDs, especially in like my sport in track and field, our SIDs are like the only way people know things are going on.
For Walker, someone who wants to work in sports, his work might not be the most exciting right now. Walker spends most days in the office either helping with filing or writing up sports recaps. He also has worked on typing up the spotting charts that the media use during sports. Last Saturday, he worked as the spotter for PA announcer Glenn Johnson at the spring game.
What I do, it varies day to day based on the task at hand. So today I worked on the press passes for the spring game.
While Walker is working on these tasks, the work varies for other interns working in the office like Sydney Berger.
I just wanted to gain more sports experience.
And for Berger, her jobs are different based on what she wants to do, which means for Sydney doing on-camera work and at the spring game doing interviews with players and fans.
Super fun. They're very willing to hand out opportunities, and it's been made pretty clear that they care about their students and want to help them foster, I guess, what they're interested in. They let me do a lot of on-camera stuff because that's what I'm interested in. And I know they let Walker do a lot of stats and all that type of stuff. So they kind of just want to focus on the students' interests, which I find cool.
For Walker, his work could lead right into what he wants to do after graduation at WSU, which is to become an SID himself.
It's not even a might. That is what I want to do. I don't know, really. It just kind of, when I went to the job, even the menial work was interesting. It just clicked and it felt really natural.
As for where he could go after he is done at WSU, Walker gave an answer that might shock some fellow Cougs.
Then the goal is to go to probably, if I could, the university. I would love to. I moved from San Francisco to Seattle, and I really like Seattle. I enjoy it. I can see myself living there. So I would love to work at, I know it's blasphemy, but the University of Washington.
And while Walker knows the work he has done for the SID office, well, he says it best.
No, I mean, yeah, I do. I would say probably 70% menial stuff, but that's because that's the job of the intern. I mean, that's what we do. We do the menial stuff until we get and then we get the really cool assignment. I got to write this season preview for basketball so you do a bunch of menial stuff, and then you get the really cool gig. You get to interview Kaya Woods and write her first piece when she transferred to WSU, or you get to interview Andrew Edson for his first ever interview, or you get to sit courtside for the Apple Cup and do social media, or be the official stat keeper for baseball. There's a lot of menial stuff.
Reporting in Pullman, Zane Dodge, Murrow News 8.